Hello and welcome to Pushing Cardboard for another unboxing. Today we're going to take a look at the latest game from Colombia. This is Alliance. This is, well, I think this is a bit of a rarity for Colombia. This is, I think it says 1 to 7 players, so solo all the way up to 7 players. And I'm, there's you can get a sneak peek at the map there. Maybe the light's not on it, but it's the full map of Europe. So it's obviously we're talking a grand strategic game. So this will be interesting. I don't think I can't think of a multiplayer block game from Colombia that maybe 3 players. I don't know. I certainly can't think of one that's like 5, 6, or 7. So this is new territory for them. The designers here are Tom and Grant Dalglish and Bruce McFarlane. The cover, they've got a new artist for these covers, or at least new to me, Richard Luschek, and I quite like his style. It looks pretty great. The back says the time is 2 to 8 hours, and like I said, 1 to 7. So that said, let's open the box, see what's in there. Not the old slipcover and pizza box as you might be used to with if you've been buying Columbia games for a long time. So, right off the bat, we see a giant bag of multicolored blocks. I'm sure there's at least 7 different colors for the seven different nations or powers. I'm not going to open those up to look at, but I imagine I imagine there's some that are for markers as well, but there's the multicolored blocks. This is just the Columbia Games catalog. It does have Alliance on the cover, but it has everything that they want you to know about in here. So dice. And then cards. So this game is obviously, I don't know if it's card driven. I don't know much about this game at all. It's going to be brand new to me. So I don't know if it's card driven or card assisted or how anybody's going to want to talk about that. But Russia militia, Prussia Landwehr, Austria light infantry drummer. And we have numbers. Okay, so they're all numbered cards all the way up to 42. They have, you can see I'm betting all the green ones, for example, are going to be Russia. Yes, Russia. Yeah, so they're colored Russia Imperial Guard. There we see. So I have no idea. They don't look like your sort of typical ops and event card from a card-driven game. So the cards must be used in some other fashion. Here's the rules. Nice full-color rule book, glossy paper. So a bit of a glare, not too bad. Doesn't feel too slippery. I imagine it's writable. 3-column. Columbia does a nice job of laying out the rule books. There's a lot of text here, but for some reason, the way they do it, I don't get lost in it. There's enough space between sections. Like my eye knows where to go when it goes back and forth. So it looks like we have basically 8 pages of rules and then some scenarios at the back and a solitaire system. And I'm pretty sure that I heard Grant Dalglish has come up with a new solitaire system that's nothing like the solitaire systems we've seen for coin games or Stuka Joe's solitaire. It's completely different. So if I get a chance to do a longer piece on this game. I'm sure to talk about that. Anyway, that's the rule book. Here's the stickers for the counters, or for the blocks, I should say. Yeah, they look great. And we have some counters. It looks like counters for gold or money, and then maybe control counters with the various flags on it there. That's a guess, of course, but definitely that's those are money counters of some kind. And now here we go. We have this is a fully mounted map. Let's see. How much of this can I get in the shot? Well, we'll look at that for now. So it looks like we have Spain, France, Britain, Austria-Hungary, the Ottomans, and the Russians. That looks like the way that the sides shake out. It's an area map, obviously, although there's a ton of little symbols. There's stars, there's port symbols. That looks like maybe a fortress symbol. There's a star in a fortress symbol. So definitely going to need a bit of a map legend to figure out all these parts. But let's see if we can't give you a little closer view of some of this map. Yeah, I think it looks great. It's the palette is bright, but sort of bright but muted, if that makes any sense. It's like we have the colors, like the blue and the pink and the orange, are vivid but sort of pulled back a little bit. So yeah, I think that looks really fantastic, and so nice to see a fully mounted map board. So there we go. That's everything that's in the box for Alliance, the new game from Columbia. I have to say, I wonder with a block game what it's going to be like if you have a full 7 players. Maybe you'd want a round table so that everybody can kind of keep their blocks. Well, I imagine if you had that many players, probably instead of just having the blocks facing you, you'd kind of flip them down facing you, because there'd just be no way to not have the people beside you be able to see your blocks if they're all stood up. That's just a guess. I've never played a block game with more than 3 people. So anyway, that's it. That's, as I said, Alliance from Columbia Games. Check it out, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.